This is Matrix Lord 212. Okay, so let's talk about Doctor Who for a second. If the Doctor goes to the future and sees a possible future and say that that could all be changed, right? To our companions at the end of Orphan 55. Oh, that may not happen. The Earth might not turn out like that. Maybe completely different. You know, it might be a possible future. It might be altered. Don't worry about it, right? All right, keep that in mind. So, if we go back to William Hartnell's episodes, we see that Susan, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, says that she was born in the future. Which means that the Doctor was also born in the far future, which means that all this stuff with the Daleks happens in the future. All these different things are in the future, right? There's a lot of stuff going on in the 51st century. There's a lot of different things, right? So, could the Doctor's actions now and all these incarnations, 1 through 13, somehow affect the future enough where the Doctor's own origin is changed? Maybe for whatever reason, the Doctor's parents, his mother maybe didn't give birth to him when she was supposed to. Maybe she gave birth to him later. Maybe it was a different, sperm or something or whatever. And then all of a sudden you have all female doctors. You have one female that's born with a whole cycle of regenerations that's female doctors. And the whole future is rewritten. Now, if the future is rewritten and it's a time travel show, how soon will it fickle back to the past and affect that? So if the first Doctor is prevented and we have a new first Doctor, will that Doctor encounter the Daleks or not? Will that Doctor encounter the Cybermen or not? Will erasing the actions of the 1st to the 13th, and we have Ruth now, basically be a hindrance to the villains, where the villains start collapsing because maybe just by interfering, the villains became better? So, could the Doctor alter her own origin? So what we're seeing now is that there's going to be a massive explosion, a massive paradox, because the future is being changed, which will change the past, which will change the present, which will change the future, and it will be a never-ending loop of time being rewritten and altered until there's a big explosion. And the only way to fix it is to find out what was done by the Doctor in the past that altered the beginnings of Gallifrey in the future and her origin when she was a him, when she was William Hartnell's first Doctor. What altered that birth origin where it was a different Doctor that emerged or was born to his mom? Okay, that's what I'm saying, is that what key event did the Doctor do that she wasn't aware of, or maybe it wasn't even her, maybe it was a different Doctor, like 10th Doctor, whatever, or 11th, that will alter their own birth? Could it be that the 10th Doctor caused this in Waters of Mars, where the Dalek wouldn't even shoot Adelaide Brooks because Adelaide Brooks' future and future descendants affect Dalek history? So it didn't kill her, but because the Doctor interfered, even the slightest, where it didn't turn out the way it was supposed to, he altered a fixed point in time, a smidge. But that smidge caused a smidge divergence of the future and created a whole new timeline imprinted onto our timeline, that it's taking time for it to completely take over our timeline. So what if that's a possibility? What if it's a possibility that with everybody messing around with traveling back in time to alter the 11th Doctor's time stream, that he altered something due to the effects of the Big Bang, or his death affected, maybe he was supposed to die, and his death affected the Time Lords changing history because it was supposed to be a crack in the TARDIS and naming the Doctor, if you remember. So Time Lords did change the future, and that changed the timeline itself. Think about that. Let me know. Take care. Bye for now.